Hello, 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 and welcome along to Parsifal Plays. Today we're going to start having a little look at a game called My Time at Portia. This is a game that I've had in my library for a while, dipped in and out of it a few times. It came onto Steam Early Access about January, February time last year, and has today been released onto consoles. So I thought, what better time to jump into it and have another shot, try and get through the story this time than today. So the first thing you've got to do is design your character. There's loads of options. We're going to leave most of them as the default, but just so you can see all the different options you've got there. And we need to choose a birthday for our person. So I'm going to go with the 7th of spring. Now this game is similar to the likes of Stardew Valley and Harvest Moon. It's an RPG where rather than a farm, you've got a workshop, and you have to do various tasks for people in the town. You can pick up jobs and commissions, and there's a lot of things like mining and gathering of resources, and there is still some farming element in there as well if that's something you want to do. So the game's going to start with a quick cutscene of you arriving at Portia Harbour, so I'll let that run and I'll be back with you in a few moments.
Whoa, that looks beautiful. What are you gonna do then? Will it dive in? Something like that. You get someone like you once in a while. Always seeking that adventure. Come to me, young one. Well, good luck to you. Thanks.
Okay, so the game uses the familiar trope of this game. So you've been gifted a worn out workshop by your father who you didn't really know. So we're about to meet Presley, who is head of Commerce Guild, and he'll guide us through the early part of the game.
Presley, how do you
So
do?
some good voice acting in this. Try and listen to some of it, but
Yeah.
wanting to try and get through things quite quickly.
Show you to your workshop, so if you would please follow me, it's pretty close. I wonder what it's like. I didn't get to know my pa too well. No one's been working there since your pa left Portia so many years ago. He was a good friend. Yeah.
Okay, so here we go. Gotta just run up the hill here. Now, you might see some things popping in and out. I have not got the most powerful hardware, so I've turned some things like draw distance down to get performance better. That's one main issue with this game. Sometimes the performance it can lag quite a bit, but I'm going to play about with the settings, see if I can turn things up a little bit. This looks homey. Well, you'll just see how homey it is. Letter from her father. Okay, what's the letter from my father going to say? When you read this letter, I'll already be on the other side of the road. I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry I'm not the father you wanted me to be. Didn't have much time to tell you, figure out how to take care of you. I thought I'd give you the workshop. Okay. Always be his pride and joy.
Here's the workshop handbook of your pa's. Take your time. Come to the Portia Commerce Guild tomorrow.
Come to guild tomorrow. Okay.
As much as I'd like to give you a builder license right away, you'll need to got it tomorrow.
Okay.
Anyway, I'll leave you be. Get some rest.
Okay, so
Bye, Presley. Thanks for your help.
I'm going to do the usual for these games. Go to bed, which will save the game. This game doesn't have any save points other than when you go to bed. And when we wake up, we'll see just how homey our workshop looks.
Oh, my head hurts. I didn't sleep well at all from the breeze coming through the cracks
see-
last night.
So we've got various holes here in the floor, so we're going to repair them at some point. But before we can fix them, we need some tools. And to get them, we need to go and visit Presley up at Commerce Guild. So, I was mentioning about the performance. I would say that it's something that has improved, but definitely turning things down has made it a lot better for me. let's say it's mostly due to my hardware though. So go run up into Portia, little pinky, up into the Commerce Guild. It's not completely hot, we're a little bit early, so what we'll do, it's got a little bit of time, we'll just go and grab a couple of bits and pieces that are down here. So anything that's sort of sparkling like this, we can pick up without any tools. So we'll grab some stuff before we go up, because we're going to need some wood and some stone anyway for a couple of tasks that we're going to get. It's going to be to make our first few tools. So just grab these 2 pairs of wood and then we'll go up and see Presley. Now what we'll do, this will have a combination of me doing stuff live, and I'll probably do some things off camera and come back with them, just because there can be a lot of time spent gathering resources, which isn't the most exciting.
Nice to see you. How are you settling in?
I'm not settling very good.
Let me introduce you to the Commerce Guild. We're the organization that orchestrates trade across the entire Free Cities region. Now then, let me give you your
Builder's test. Like an axe and a pickaxe. Okay. So we've got a work table in the yard of our house. So we'll run down, we'll just have a quick look at it. Now, unfortunately, although we've got our handbook, it only shows you the bigger items. Oh, there we go. So it gives you, on the bigger items, it gives you exactly what you need here, but on the items like the sword, it just tells you what sort of work table. It doesn't tell you what exactly what you need for them, which is a bit annoying because you need to keep running back to check at your work table. So that's something I would have liked to have seen them change, but we could do. So simple as we can make one of these. Okay. I don't need to pickaxe. I need some more wood and I need some more stone. Okay, so let's get rid of this tree here. Oh, come on, there we go. As you'd expect, we've got a couple of different monitors out, but we've got our health and then we've got our stamina. Stamina will be filled when you sleep, or you can eat to regain stamina. Health as well, if you take any damage, you can restore your health with food, or it'll get restored when you sleep. Now, you'll notice that we started with only half of our stamina today. That's because of these gaps in the floor in the house. So we want to get them fixed as soon as we can. The quicker we get them fixed, the quicker it is we'll be able to get our full stamina going. So what we're going to make our pickaxe here, if I've got enough for it. We'll go. And I'm just going to go and grab a pile of wood so that we can get this fixed, hopefully before the end of today. So you see there's various different things you can get wood from. You've got these smaller trees, you've got some bushes, you've got the big trees. Big trees, you need to upgrade your axe before you can chop them down. These smaller trees will eventually grow back. The big trees, it's useful to keep some of them about though, because although that's where you get the more advanced hardwood and ironwood later on in the game, they also, if you kick them, you can get various things that you need for crafting as well. So let's go and we'll just jump in quickly and see if we can fix this. Hope so, because we've not got much stamina left. Just fix it up. I'm just going to run down quickly, fix all of these gaps. Don't understand how that takes 10 wood to make such a tiny hole, but let's check to fix that one. Actually, we've got, oh, I should have tons, yeah, got loads. 3 to fix that gap. There we go.
All the gaps have been fixed.
Excellent. So let's go back and see Presley quickly. I will just check our mail on the way past as well. We seem to have a couple of letters, or at least one anyway. From the Portia Times. Sponsored by the city government and the local commerce guild branch to bring latest news in our city. Monthly paper on the first of each month. Okay. Right, let's run back up and see what we need to do now for the rest of our tests. I suspect I've maybe not got enough stone and done too much chopping of wood just now. We'll find out in a minute. Oh, there we go.
Excellent quality. Nicely done. If I remember correctly, your park is
So you need to make a stone furnace this time. So this is something that we need to do. So we use the work table for that, which is how you make your sort of basic parts. We're going to need our assembly station, which lets you make bigger items, which you combine various parts for. So to do that, we need to open up the assembly station and choose what we want. When we hit build, we will get, just going to close that out because I'm going to talk you through it. You'll get a blueprint here, and then once you've got the right things in your hand equipped, just place them in. So it's needing a stone stool. Now I think, yeah, I've not got any stone left, so I'm going to quickly sleep, even though it's not even 1 o'clock in the afternoon. We're going to sleep through the night, and then we'll get our stone in the morning, and we'll get that made. Okay. Okay, so where's the pickaxe? We're just going to tidy up my hotbar a little bit actually. Let's pull this to here. It's quite dark, it's probably raining, but again, for performance I've turned off the rain effects. So let's get some stones. Now, what do I need for? I think that tells you there. Stone stool, I need 10 stone to make a stone stool for making our furnace. So I've got 7. Let's see if we can do more. There's definitely some up here that I can break. Look at this one there. 9, and we'll just take this one. There we go. Check the mail. 2 ruins that we can dive in. So rune diving is your mining. So you've got abandoned ruins and a hazardous ruin. The abandoned ruin doesn't have any sort of mobs in it. The hazardous ruins is got mobs in it. That's the main difference. You can also get different things in them. So we'll go furniture, stone stool. We'll go make one of them and pull that into the hotbar. Put it in there and place you here. There we go. And I'm just going to pop this down in the corner here. I'm going to turn it around a bit. There we go. So let's quickly run up and see Presley again. Now you can see that the that my stamina points I'm up at the 200. Well, was at 200 when I woke up this morning. So here we go. Builder's license. Take it to the mayor. Okay, so first things first, go and see the mayor at the mayor's office, which is luckily right beside the Commerce Guild. Jump in here and he'll ask us to name the workshop and give us a little bit of information about what's going to happen, I think. Or things that for later on in the game. So let's talk to the mayor.
Welcome! You must be the new builder. I'm Gale, the mayor of this town.
I'm here to register my workshop.
Very well. What is the...
We're just going to go with the only name we can remember called Parsival. I'm going to go with Camelot. Okay, here we go.
Nice name. There, you're registered.
Thank you.
Also, we're going to
Fireside Town meeting once in a while.
they'll be announced through the mail. Try to make them if you can.
So there's some announcements of things happening. So I'm going to just pop this license away. And we can put that on the wall in our house when we get back. You can get various furniture and things you can place in your house that they increase various things, so they can give you like a health boost and a stamina boost as well, but we'll look at that later. Just want to try and get this done. There we go. Just leveled up, so we'll have a look at the character sheet in a second as well.
Bonafide workshop owner. Well, let me explain some of the processes for our trade. Here at the Portia office, we post workshops.
Okay, so this
every day on the
board here is where you pick up your jobs,
Based on the speed and quality of the results, we make a ranking of
and then
workshops
rankings are up at the back here.
listed on the-
There are other workshops in Portia?
There are other workshops? Yes.
Adding yours, there will be
Just
5 workshops in our jurisdiction. Besides the ranking list, you also have a workshop rating, which is listed on your license.
Okay,
The higher your, once you're
so
done with your
have a look at that as well.
pick up the commission fee from Antoine if it's from the guild or the respective person.
So Antoine sits at this desk here,
Builders make most of their money from doing commissions.
or if it's from one of the townspeople, we just go and find them and hand in what we need to them. Okay, here we go.
Since this is your first commission, I've kept one just for you.
Playing favorites, are we?
Higgins, you already took one today.
There are never too many commissions. Good
This Higgins, he's our
Runt,
arch nemesis,
owner of
really.
the current's #1 workshop. Brilliant businessman, but I don't like the way he does things.
Everyone,
Well,
he's the guy that everyone loves to hate.
it's our last one today.
Hey, Press, I got a job for you.
Or not. What is it, Arlo?
We're looking to build a bridge to Amber Island.
So the mayor finally put up the money? Well, young builder here is up for the challenge.
Yeah, he figured that place could be a real tourist attraction. What with the haunted cave and all.
Check your pa's workshop
Okay.
handbook to see if he has a bridge
Look for a
diagram.
bridge diagram.
I remember he built a bunch. If it's
So what we'll do, we'll
and this is important, for a project as big as a bridge, you'll
let's go to the abandoned ruins to get to. So we'll have a quick look. We need to have 2 bridge heads and a bridge body. So we need various things for this. So we need hardwood planks, copper pipes, bronze plates, and stone bricks. So the bronze bars and stone bricks we can make using the stone furnace that we've got. Copper pipes, we need a grinder, and we need a civil cutter and an upgraded axe to make the hardwood planks. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to upgrade our axe. We're going to need an upgrade kit. For that we're going to need some money. So what we'll do, we'll jump up to the ruins and we'll start seeing if we can gather some copper and some tin, and we'll see what other things we can find up there as well. So we're going to come here. This is our abandoned ruins.
Hey there, first time ruin diving?
Yep.
Alrighty, let me
Okay.
explain then. All the ruins in the Alliance of Free Cities are regulated by the
So you have to pay each week to go in. So
When you enter, I'll
it's
give
a
you
good
the
idea
chance
to
scan.
pay and then go in every day for that week
Mine in for resources because
if you
it's
can.
easier. This one beside me is an abandoned ruin. No monsters or robots
But
in there.
really, it's a bit of a nominal sum. So once you're established, it doesn't really matter if you're not using it too much. So when we go in, we're going to get a couple of things. We're going to get a jetpack, and we're going to get a relic scanner. So the jetpack just makes it easier for jumping and getting back out of the ruins once you've dug down, and the relic scanner helps you find some of the more rare materials that you're going to need. So if I open the relic scanner, you should see hopefully some yellow dots. There we go, and if you focus on one, and you then take off You can turn off the relic scanner, you can still see that, so we're going to try and head down to that. Maybe, there we go. It's down the back here, so this brown here, this is copper as well, so we'll get some copper. As we're going, we need to try and find some tin at some point as well. There we go. So we found an eyeglass, some tin there as well. Okay. Right, let's see if we can find something else to head towards. Oh, there's one right beside us. There we go, that'll do. So we're looking to get some basics. We need some old parts. We need some power stones, and we're needing our ironing tin ores so that we can make our copper bars and our bronze plates. And we need power crystals, which will power the stuff like the grinder. The stone furnace, that just uses wood as its power source, so we'll go get some wood soon. So there's some old parts and a power stone. I also noticed I've picked up a couple of things. We'll just look at it in the inventory. Picked up an eyeglass, which we need for a quest later on, and there's this thinking cam piece. Various relics that you'll find in here from years past, from ages past, and once you find enough pieces of the relics, you can then, in the research center, make them. And here we've got some data discs as well. So these look like CDs, and you can turn these into the church, who will give you what they call green technologies, because they don't want people to get hold of dangerous blueprints. Or you can take them to the research centre and give them a batch of them, and a couple of days later they'll give you some new blueprints that you can build as well. So I'm just going to use up the end of my stamina here, do some mining, and then I'll get back with you in the morning. Okay, so we're around the mines. We gathered a pile of stuff. We got some stone, we got some ores, found another bit of relic, and it's the this we found before. So what we're going to do is we're going to start trying to make parts. So we're going to do a grinder first. This we need some old parts, some copper bars, and a couple of grinding stones. So that's fine. So I need 3 copper bar. So come here, I can do copper bar, craft, refuel it. 3 copper bar, that takes 7.5 hours, so we should be able to finish grinder today. See how many grinding stones was it? I wanted 2 grinding stones, which you can make here. They are hearts, 2 grinding stones, and what's the other thing we need for it? Old parts. So let's pull our grinding stone down to here, and parts down to here. Grinding stone, place the old parts. So we're just waiting on these 3 copper bars, which we'll get there in a bit. So what we're going to do, we're going to go and speak to Petra in the research centre. We're going to talk to her about a couple of things. We're going to talk to her about the data discs and about the relics that we find. There's some wee creatures here, so these are friendlies, although you can come and kill them if you wish. Get some sort of resource from them. I'm not sure offhand what it is. And you also saw some, you saw it back there, some lovely steaming llama poo in the distance there. It's what we use for fertiliser if we decide to go down the farming route. So let's jump up to the research centre, which is this building here with a lovely planet outside the front. Carolyn, where's Petra gone? There she is. Hello, Petra.
discover new diagrams for your workshop handbook. We rely on relic components from the past.
Something we notice is that these relics seem to be what we would have as current technology now. So there's been some sort of big apocalyptic type event, and it's sort of set after that. It's a bit strange. So you've got your basic sort of technology, but it's set in the future of, or what would seem like the future to us. Okay, so this is the recovery machine. So once you've got all the parts that you need for your relic, so there's 4 bits for the thinking can, 3 bits for the old talker, and the right number of data discs, then you can make the relic. Something I've never actually managed to do because it was brought in after I'd stopped playing it during the early access, so it'll be interesting to see what happens with them. And we're going now, oh, a random horse running through town. There's a couple of little things that we can do now, so we've got someone with a quest for us. Kiwa.
I'm Chiwa, the smallest of the Hulu brothers.
7 of them, so here we go.
Hey, you're the new builder, right? I'm
Okay, make me a fishing rod. Okay, so let's have a look at doing that. Let's just go and see if we can find Lee and turn that in as well. That'll be something else that'll be done. So it looks like Lee is probably over here somewhere. There he is, standing outside the fountain. So he tells us all about the green technologies. Back in the age of corruption. So the church are scared of these discs, whereas the research centre really want you to bring them. So there's more data discs than you need for all the research, so you can do a bit of both as you find them. But certainly in the early game I would say it's good to go and get your blueprints because they let you sort of build more things, complete more commissions, and progress the story as well. So they want to destroy the discs and all the relics. So the green technology is here we go, what kind of green technology? Mostly seeds. So this will help you with growing some of the more rare plants as well. And Emily will tell us how to do the farming. So we're going to just run round because there's another mission that we can get from the mayor, which is your basic meet and greet. Meet everyone in the town. So we'll grab that, and that's just something that we'll do as we go around, as we find people. There's some people living in the town. Okay. So let's go down. We're going to go and check what we need to make a fishing rod. I'm going to make 2 of them. So I can give 1 to Chiwa and keep 1 for myself. There's Mark. We'll just say hello to you just now as we're walking past you. So he owns the tool shop. And he's given us some copper ore, some tin ore and some stone bricks just to help us get started, which is nice of him. Okay, so we've got letter as well, so from Civil Corps. You take commission from us if you want specific things from the ruins, which is quite handy. So Antoine tell you that there's no commissions at the weekends, and Polly is asking for some copper blades, which we'll accept that since we are building our grinding at the moment because they're built on that. So let's check what we need for our fishing rod. Fishing rod, wood, cocoons and copper bars. So let's so we need to leave that running just now. So you get wild cocoons from some of these big trees by kicking them. So some have rubber fruits and some have cocoons and things like that. So this one looks like it's got rubber fruit. So just kick it until it says that it won't give me any more for today. It's always useful to have a supply of this stuff. I don't think we'll get anything else from it. Still stuff coming. Yeah, we're going to shield give no more today. So this wider one, I think this is the one that will get the cocoons from. Get that. Some honey. It's cocoons that I want, not the honey. Honeybee wax. This could take a wee while. Just wanting to get quite a few cocoons. There we go, one cocoon. No space in the inventory. Oh, okay, so don't have any space in our inventory. So what we could do now is, I don't know if we'll be able to do it. Right, okay, what we're going to do, we are going to pop that up on the wall, which will give us a bit of space. And then we'll make a couple of chests. So we're going to put you up on the wall here, that'll do. We'll make a wooden chest, place it there, we'll make another one, and that'll help us with the space. What's quite good that they changed is that you can now do your construction. So I need some more wood. It used to be that you could only build stuff if you had the materials in your personal inventory, but now if they're in your chests you can use them as well, which is a bit better. It saves all the running about. You can have things set up so you can have a chest with all your ores, a chest with all your plant related things, and various things like that. So just gained another level there. So what we'll do is I will check how much we've got. 37 plus whatever's here. We've got enough for one. Let's get some more wood. Once we've got some more wood, I will make those 2 chests. We'll have a quick look at the character sheet. And I think we're going to probably, once we've got the grinder made, finish up for this episode. So let's just see what we get done here. There we go. Right. So we'll come back over. I'm going to make these couple of chests. Hopefully make a couple of chests. Furniture. Yeah, I've got enough to make a couple. 2 wooden storage. And they stack, which is quite useful. So put places as close to the fence as I can. I'm just trying to have things, because eventually you'll see this bit of ground here's for sale. Eventually you'll want to expand into other bits of ground and expand your house as well. So just put things that are related to trees and plants into here, and things that are related to the mines in here for now. And we'll need to get some more of those power stones in a bit as well, so we'll probably jump back into the ruins off camera to do that sort of stuff. So I need to try and get another 2 cocoons. So what we'll do, well, here we go, we'll do copper bars, finish our grinder, and then what we do, I'm going to place it here, just beside the work table, and we will open up this and we'll get ready for the civil cutter. So I need 4 copper bars from that, 5 stone bricks. So there's a couple copper bar for this. These as well. What was anything here? So set up 6 copper bars and hit a few levels. So we're going to open up the character sheet. There's various skill trees. So I've got 4 points that I can do. You've got things that will improve your combat, things that will improve your gathering, things that will improve your social. Social is something in these games that I always forget about and generally leave alone. But I'm going to do 2 points onto my axe mastery and 2 points onto my pickaxe, just because they will mean we can collect more, because our stamina will decrease less. So thanks for coming along, thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. I would love for any feedback. This is a relatively new thing to me, this YouTube. I do have a Discord server as well. If you've maybe discovered me via the blog that I did for a while, you may know about the Discord, but I'll pop a link to that in the description below. Any feedback, any tips, anything that you think I've missed or that you want to see, do please leave comments below. Come along and stop by, say hi on the Discord. There most of the time, and hope to see you all again very soon.